Let's get started. Part 16.
We played basketball yesterday. We'd been playing for half an hour when it started to rain.
Olivia woke up in the middle of the night. She was frightened and didn't know where she was. She'd been having a bad dream. Liam and I work for the same company. He joined the company before me. When I started a few years ago, he was already working there.
I started working at the company a few years ago. At the time I started, Oliver had already been working there for 2 years. Oliver still works for the company. He's been working for a long time now.
The children came into the house. They had a football and they were both very tired. She told them that they had to put in the hard yards at practice to win the regulars.
They'd been playing football while shooting for the stars. I was disappointed when I had to cancel my holiday. I'd been looking forward to it. Paying the $1,000 cancellation fee for the trip was at the end of my rope.
I'm running a marathon next month. I'd been training for it every day.
When I got home, James was sitting in front of the TV. He had just turned it off. He'd been watching a film. Oliver was very tired when he got home. He'd been working hard all day. He was a bit down in the dumps at work, but he took it easy by being wasted after a few drinks. The people waiting at the bus stop were getting impatient. The bus was very late. They'd been waiting a long time.
I had arranged to meet Mason in a restaurant. I arrived and waited for him to come. I'd been waiting for 15 minutes when I realized that I was in the wrong restaurant.
I went to a concert. Soon after the orchestra began playing, something strange happened. The orchestra had been playing for about 20 minutes when a man in the audience suddenly started shouting. Mateo was on his hands and knees on the floor. He was looking for his contact lens.
Sophia worked in a company for a long time. The company no longer exists. At the time the company went out of business, Sophia had been working there for 15 years.
The powers that be of the company decided that it had a long shot, so they let it go bankrupt.
At the end of our journey we were extremely tired. We'd been traveling for more than 24 hours.
I began walking along the road. I'd been walking for about 10 minutes when a car suddenly stopped just behind me.
Olivia and I went for a walk. He was walking very fast and I had difficulty keeping up with him.
It was noisy next door last night. Our neighbors were having a party.
Mia was sitting on the ground. She was out of breath. She'd been running.
I was sad when my local cafe closed. I'd been going there for many years.
I wish the manager would do a 180 and do his best.
I had arranged to meet Kate, but I was late. When I finally arrived, she'd been waiting such a long time.